Our first subject for our next unit is nets and drawing for visualizing geometry, because we're going to be talking about a lot of 3D shapes. But first we have to know, how do the 3D shapes come about? So that's where we come up with nets. Nets is going to be a 2D shape that can be folded up into a 3D shape. So your cereal box would be like a 3D shape, but if you were to unfold it, that's going to be a net. Here I have a cube and I have my net. The net again would be if I were to unravel my cube and lay it flat on the ground. It says which letters will be on top and front of the cube. So this is giving me the hint that this is D. So this is this spot right here. Now if I look at my cube, I'm wondering what letters on the right hand side of it. So on the right hand side would be C. So on this front spot would be C. And if this is D, I'm wondering which one would be on top of it. Well, if you were to fold this up, this would be on bottom and this would be on top. So on top would be E. You just have to try to think it through. It says, what is the net for the graham cracker box? So I'm going to take this one step at a time. First, I'm going to draw out the section for the front of the graham cracker box. That'd be right here. Now, both on the left-hand side and the right-hand side, there would be a smaller spot where I would have the sides of the box. So now I have my sides of the box and my front. And I also need to have the back side of my box. I only need one back side. What I'm missing, though, is the top and the bottom. But it says, if you look, label with dimensions. So I have to make sure to label this. So the top would be 14 centimeters, or the front bottom would be 14 centimeters. The back bottom would be 14 centimeters, because those are going to be the same. This length here is going to be 6 centimeters, because that's the side length. So that means this side length will be 6 centimeters. And then one unit I am missing would be the height of my box. So this right here would be 20 centimeters. And that means all of the other units corresponding would be the same. The other one that I'm missing right now would be this length right here. I could label that. That is also going to be 6 centimeters, because these two will line up and they're going to be the same. So again, what I mean by anything that corresponds is going to be the same. This is 20, so all the lengths up and down will be 20. So all of these will be 20. So whenever you have a box or a cube, that means that all the lengths are going to be the same across the shape. I want you to attempt this problem by yourself. So I'm dealing with the top, which right above D would be the box B, and to the right of D. So I look, to the right of D would be C. I want you to try to label the net of this cube by yourself. As you can see, this 7 got moved over. This 7 should be this length right here. So I want you to attempt this all by yourself. So your net drawing should look something like this. And on my answer, I color-coded it so that if you drew something like this, you would know which length was which. So all the blues would be 2 inches, all the reds are 7 inches, and the purples are 12 inches. And yes, this picture is not drawn to scale, because obviously if this is 7 inches, that would not be shorter than the 2-inch length. Make sure you took notes, and have a great evening.